Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys could join me today. This is super cool. Okay. All right, guys. So my name is Keyerra. I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. Today we are going to be discussing prepping the skin. So my name is Keyerra. I am super psyched to be here today. I am a makeup artist from Blushington. Blushington is a makeup salon studio. We have 6 locations all over the United States, being in New York, LA, and Dallas. And we are the premier place for makeup and hairstyling, and also beauty, all your beauty needs. So we've pivoted a little bit in our focus. Since our storefronts aren't open, we are super psyched to be able to come to you on this platform and address you guys personally in home. We will be discussing some tips and tricks on lives, on IG, and also on Blushington.com. So if you guys are interested, it would be great for you to go to Blushington.com and look up information on how to book one-on-ones. You can get a one-on-one with myself or any of the other trainers and makeup artists with the brand. Let's see. So what else did I want to discuss with you? Our company is a company who cheers on woman-founded brands. Most of our brands are woman-founded, and any items that you love, you definitely should go on Blushington.com, use code Keyerra20, and you'll be able to get 20% off of your items. On items $100 or more, you'll get shipping free. So remember, Keyerra20. So I wanted to, before we continue, I would recommend clicking on the active speaker view option at the top right-hand corner so that you can see me. Also, you can pin the video so that you can see me. And please remember, you can post any and all questions in the chat. There will be someone actively in the chat able to answer as soon as you have a question. So are we ready to get started? Excellent, as if I could hear you guys. Okay, so like I said, while our lounges are temporarily closed, Blushington pivoted, and we are going to be discussing different routines with you today. The routine that we're talking about, that I'm so excited to talk about, is prepping the skin for makeup. Now, this is the first part of a 4-part series for me. Our next, that will be happening on Fridays, probably the same time, 8 p.m. What we're discussing today is prepping the skin for makeup and the proper skincare routine for makeup in regards to makeup application. Our next series will be perfecting your lip, like the perfect pout. And then following that will be the red carpet ready makeup. So we're kind of linear in discussing how to prep the skin, and then we're going to discuss how to get those lines to make that standout look stand out. And then we're going to do a fabulous makeup. And then after that, we're going to discuss touch-ups. So what to bring, how to touch up, how to pack carefully so that you're not overloading yourself with product on the go. And that will be concluding. So let's start with talking about prepping the skin for makeup. And excuse me if I talk fast, or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat, and we want to answer anything that we want to clarify, any questions that you may have. So I am getting my bearings here. So we're going to talk about products and application. So I don't have any makeup on today because we're discussing prepping the skin. So I have a fresh face. I've washed my skin. I've used what I've been using and I've been loving is One Love Organics Botanical Facial Cleanser. I love this bottle. This is the second time that I've discussed this cleanser on a live platform, and I just love this bottle. I can't say enough good things about this brand. So let me see if I can slow this down a bit, because I feel like I'm talking very fast. So we're discussing prepping the skin, right? It's super, super important that we pay more attention to skincare than we pay to makeup. Prepping the skin and having a wonderful skincare routine will ensure that your makeup application is flawless. It will ensure that your makeup application is easy to put on, and it will ensure that your makeup will stay on long for a long day. You will even look better at the end of the day than you looked in the beginning of the day if you prep and prime properly. Super, super important. A lot of people, when they shop, a lot of us, we want the glitz, the glamour, the new lip, the eyebrow, the new brow wiz, and we kind of forget skincare. Major, major faux pas. It's super important that you pay uber attention to your skincare routine. I find personally that when I prep my skin, based on my skincare needs, when I go on with my makeup, it's smooth. It's poreless. It almost doesn't need setting, even though I set anyway for the longevity of the wear. So this is what we're talking about, those things that are not the glitz and glamour of it all, but the prepping of the skin. A lot of people say, oh, I don't believe in priming. The thing is, it just makes the difference between a makeup application that will dissipate into the skin and disappear throughout the day, or a makeup application that's sliding down my face. How many times? Is this the cleanser for specific skin types? No, it's suitable for all skin types. This cleanser is suitable for all skin types. I'm gonna put a little bit of dollop on my hand so that, I don't know if you guys are able to see that. See that? Oh my gosh. A little bit goes a long way. It's not foamy. It's an organic cleanser. It smells divine. It's not heavily scented. And look at that. It foams up. Can you see that? It foams up. And then you just rinse it away. And what it does is, okay, so because you asked, and this is super important, moving on, this cleanser, One Love Organics, the A, botanical A, it has alpha hydroxy, beta hydroxys. Alpha meaning that it's going to help with fine lines, it's going to help with wrinkles, it's going to help with the clarity and overall texture and appearance of the skin. It's also beta, meaning antioxidant rich. So it's going to help you to fight free radical damage. It's going to help you to be smoother, and it's going to help you to be brighter. So super important. This is what I washed with, and super important to know that when you are doing alpha hydroxys, beta hydroxys, because of the clarification and the ways that it works, it's super important that you are wearing your SPF, because it's going to help to improve the clarity and texture. And when you go out in the daytime, the sun is going to be the sun, the free radical damage. It's all going to be working against you and against the product. So it would behoove you to wear your SPF. We haven't gotten there yet because I'm going to take off my glasses and demo while I'm talking. After I wash my face, thank you. Hi, Jess. After I wash my face, I go on with my clarifying toner. So really quickly, my skincare concerns are I'm acne prone. So I'm prone to breaking out. And I also am very cognizant of aging. And so for me, I'm concerned about anti-aging and I'm concerned about breaking out. Also, because I am oily and dry at the same time, I have issues and concerns about my pores, and I have issues and concerns about dryness. A lot of people who have dryness sometimes will have like a little bit of a rough texture. Also, if you struggle with rosacea, you will get like that weird rough texture, which comes from dryness. And then I have a little bit of texture due to the oilness. Best of both worlds, whatever. So I like to use a toner after I wash because I like to balance my skin afterwards. Sometimes you get that squeaky clean feeling, which I love, but then I don't want it to be over drying. And I also want to help my skin to be more plump and supple when I go into my next steps. And so for that, I use my clarifying toner. Again, I'm concerned with clarifications, and this toner helps me with that, and it's also oil-free. This is Beauty RX by Dr. Neil Schultz. If you guys are unfamiliar with Beauty RX, we at Blushington are super in love with Beauty RX. The whole line is a passion of Dr. Neil Schultz, who's an Eastside dermatologist from where I'm from, in New York City. He is super passionate about anti-aging through glycolic and tetrafoliants and smoothening the skin to help promote the reproduction of collagen in the skin. So all of his items have that complex in it that will speak to those elements in the skin. So after I get out the shower and I wash with my botanical One Love, I come out while I'm wet, mind you. Because sometimes people will say, oh my God, all of those steps, it takes so long. Nope, while I'm wet, I step in my room and I mist myself. Then I'm doing my my morning routine of lotioning or whatever the case is, letting that dry down a bit. Right after I let it dry down a bit, I immediately go into serum. So I cleanse, I tone, and then I treat. Treating is like putting Neosporin on a cut, basically. So I clean the cut, and then I rinse out the cut with my toner, and now I'm treating the cut. So this is tetrafoliant peel solution, 8% from dermatologist Neil Schultz for Beauty RX. So again, love the brand. We have a peel that we do at Blushington that our clients rave about. We rave about. Once a month, our clients come in and they get a 2-minute tetrafoliant 30% peel with us. It's super quick. It works very fast, and you immediately feel the smoothening in the skin. You immediately see the clarifying in the skin. If you have rosacea, it miraculously tones it down. And we like to do that before makeup because it just makes that application that much smoother and easy to apply. So this is a take home. It's 8%. You can't buy 30%. So this is a beautiful product. It comes in a 2-step, but I myself, I really just love to put on the 8% serum. The more that you do this, the more consistent you are, the easier you will find the application and the faster you'll see your results. So I like to rub that in my hand and I like to press it into my skin. I like to press it into my neck. And you honestly will see results in like a week. Like don't quote me on that, but honestly, you will see results very, very fast. And it'll just be like, oh my God, my skin is so clear and smooth, and it'll be the serum. Okay, so once I get that in, kind of let that do its thing. And I put that to the side. I'm putting on my lotion. I'm grabbing my next product, and we have BeautyRx, the Gentle Eye Exfoliating Cream. I don't know if you guys are familiar. So I just heard a lovely, lovely tip. So this product works amazingly on the elbows and the dark parts of the skin that gets dark. So that would be the elbows and the knees. Look at that. That's a little cute tip. I will definitely work it into my elbows and see. That's not, that may sound weird and crazy, but not really. Like I often will have a vitamin C serum. I almost often put them on my hands. I almost always, excuse me, will rub that into my hands. Actually, any of my skincare product, the excess of it, I will completely rub into the hands, and it helps the hands to look youthful. So why not use it on other parts of the bodies that are a concern of yours? Sometimes you say, does it work? It probably won't work. If you try it and you are consistent, just like a diet, you will 100% see results, 100%. And you will be married to those results. And you'll be like, I need my 8%, 10%, and my peel. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a pea-sized amount on my hand. This is way more than enough for the eye. So the phenomenal thing about this eye cream, I've been lately hearing like a debate about eye cream. Is eye cream even worth it? Does it do what it's supposed to do? I personally feel like, from my own personal experience, mind you, I'm taking that forefinger and I'm just dabbing onto the orbital bone, bringing it up into the orbital bone under the brow. So I personally feel like, who can be angry with moisture? You know, as we get older, we lose more moisture every year we age. So who's mad at moisture? You know, at the very least, eye cream is preventing the skin from cracking in those areas where we smile and show show more reactions to things. So these are our expression lines. So why wouldn't I want to keep that moisturized so that there's no cracking? And then to add, this particular eye cream is an exfoliating eye cream with the same complex as the tetrafoliant, but super uber gentle on the eye. So you're going to get that clarification, you're going to get that smoothening, you're going to get that exfoliation under the eye. That's almost completely unheard of. And to boot, taking the rest of that to my hands and to my lips. I put this around my lips because, you know, let's face it, I don't want any cracking anywhere. So I almost always put the rest around my lips. So yes, exfoliation under the eye, you almost never hear about. So I think that this product is super important, especially because when you put it on and leave it and let it set on its own, it becomes a nice barrier to put your concealer. A lot of times people are like, oh my God, I need concealer, but I don't want anything cracking up under the eye. This will ensure that you don't have that going on because it creates a really smooth barrier for that concealer to adhere to and stay on all day with. So after I put on my eye cream, I finish up with Solar Defense. Remember when I was talking about SPF being important when it comes to alpha hydroxys, beta hydroxys? Super important as well when we're talking about exfoliations, eye creams, serums. This is to lock in a little bit of moisture because it's a cream, but this isn't a moisturizer. SPF 50. Also by BeautyRx. I didn't say that, did I? Also by BeautyRx. So literally, this is my favorite SPF. It is my SPF of choice out of all the SPFs that I've ever used. This is my all-time favorite. There is no, it's unscented, so it kind of smells a little like medicinal, just very clean, not clean, fresh, like citrusy whatsoever. There's no fragrance. It smells like it comes from a doctor's office, honestly. And it dissipates lovely. There's no weird oil film. There's no film at all. I like to press my skincare into my skin. I actually get and take this down the neck and kind of around the neck and behind the ears. I don't know if you guys put SPF behind the ears. It's really important. A lot of times doctors will find melanoma back there in those little crevices. So don't forget to put your SPF there. So after that, I like to let all of that kind of meld in. So we have now moved on to the conversation. So that was prepping. That's my skincare routine. That's my daytime routine for a foolproof makeup application with plumpening and evening and beautifully hydrated, not overhydrated skin. Now it's time to shift gears into priming. So priming. People often find the conversation of priming to be super funny. It's like, priming what? Priming a car? Priming the walls? Yeah, basically. You're painting your face. You're painting your eyelids. You're painting your mouth. You want the paint to last. And it sounds crazy, especially because there are very good ingredients in a lot of makeup today. But you are priming your skin to get it ready for makeup so that your makeup will be the best makeup and it will last all day long. Doesn't seem so crazy when you wrap your head around the fact that you could put something on your face and it could just slide off or disappear. We're gonna get into priming, and I'm gonna start with my lips. I like lip gloss, but when I want to turn up my look, an easy way to turn up my look is with a red lip. Red lips are iconic. You could put on your foundation or a little bit of powder and then throw on a red lip, and then it looks like you have a full face of makeup on. Red lips just do that for you. So I like to prime with the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. I don't know if you guys can see that, how well you can see that. This is one of our hero products at Blushington. It's so weird because I see Jouer in Sephora now, and I didn't even know about Jouer until I came to Blushington. So Jouer is doing big things, but we had it here first. So this is the Essential Lip Enhancer. What this does is it smooths the skin. Obviously, it's a moisturizer, but it plumps the lip. And it plumps the lip in a very subtle way. It plumps the lip in the way that it smooths over all the lines. Not the fine lines like wrinkles, but these divots in the lip. It smooths it over in a way that a lot of our clients, when they put it on and let it sit for a second, they think we did the lip, and we never did the lip. So this is one of those products that also you see an initial benefit from, but then the longer you use it, the better it helps with the production of collagen, the better it helps with the clarity, supple, and softness of the lips and smoothness on the lips. So we're not just plumping for the day, we're plumping for the ages. Plumping for the ages. Look at that. So that's that. We quickly move on from that to the eyes. So I have also from Jouer the Long Wear Eye Brightening Primer. This is how it comes. It's kind of a mechanical ticky kind of guy. This is what it looks like. And what this does, or what our clients really love about this product, is that I can put this on the lid, and you might think, did we do the eye already? like, did you put on concealer? Like it does so many different things at the same time. It immediately improves the darkness in the eye, color corrects. There's like flexes of pink in it and of orange. So if you have like a little bit of darkness due to broken capillaries, or the folds of the eye are dark, or the hollows of the eye, if you have deep set eyes and the bone protrudes, it sometimes gets a little hollow in there. This will immediately brighten the eye. A lot of people come to us and they're like, oh, I want something that's going to brighten my eye, but I don't want anything too heavy. I don't want anything cakey, but they want a makeup. And I'm like, well, you can do this primer. And it's like, primer? Yeah, primer, but it's double duty. It brightens the eye area, and at the same time, you can use it as an eyeshadow because it looks really phenomenal on the eye. In addition to that, if you want to build up on the eye with eyeshadow, it will help the eyeshadow color to be that much more prominent on the eye. Sometimes you get an eyeshadow and you're like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I like to put it on with my finger. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And then you get it on your eye and you're like, where is it? Is it on? Is it on? This ensures that you will always see your eyeshadow. It will be true to color on the lid. I'm gonna do a quick check. Look from eye to eye. Do you see the difference? It's like unbelievable. You let that dry down a little bit and then you're ready for eyeshadow. I also like to take a little bit up into the eyebrow before I fill in my eyebrow. This kind of smooths the eyebrow over and then ensures that when I go on top, just a little bit, not a lot, when I go on top of the eyebrow with color, it'll help that color to also be stronger. And it'll help to keep my eyebrow hair in place. So I hope you guys are having a good time with me. I hope I'm not boring you guys to death. I hope I'm giving you some good tips and tricks and introducing you to some really cool product. Again, please go to our website and shop Blushington.com. Use Keyerra20, get 20% off. Get 20% off and get your shipping for free on orders over 100. Okay, so I like to take the primer from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone, and in the extra that I have left, I like to push it into my brows and make sure that it's nice and even. Do you see the difference? Now, no, I couldn't wear this as an eyeshadow, obviously not for me, no, but it color corrected. And I love color correction because then when I go on top with maybe a concealer, maybe a foundation, or just eyeshadow, I already have a nice even base and it's that much brighter. Okay, so once I do my eyes, then my last step for prepping the skin is going to be the primer that I use for my face. So that brings us to dun, 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 Embryolisse. Embryolisse. This is one of those brands you would never hear about if you were not a makeup artist. So this is like a get it and you're like in the know. This is in almost every single makeup artist kit. We carry this with us because it moisturizes the skin so well. It plumps up the skin so phenomenally, smooths the skin so well that it's like you need it. It's a must-have. So not only are you getting moisturizing benefits, but you're also creating a nice base for makeup. It's not just a moisturizer. Once you have it on, you can feel the difference in the skin. It smooths over fine lines, it smooths over pores, and it's non-comedogenic. So it's not gonna clog you up. So this is actually like a really, like, it's a good find for you guys who are not makeup artists to be using this with your makeup, in your makeup routine on a day-to-day basis. If you hired a makeup artist, this is what they're gonna put on your skin. And it just makes your skin look so much more smoother and so much more dewy. And at the same time, it dries down. It's not heavy, it's very light. And these things that we're talking about, mind you, yes, they're excellent for makeup. Excellent, excellent. They're actually game changers. They're things that you're like, when you see a MAC artist and you're like, oh my God, why does her makeup look like this? When I put it on, mine does not. It's the prepping and the priming. It's the prepping and the priming. It's crazy. No one wants to like really wrap their head and say, okay, I'm here to shop for prepping and priming, because it's not the pretty fascinating thing, but it is the thing, it's the stamp of the point of difference between if I did my makeup application and someone who doesn't know doing their makeup application. That's the point of difference. So this is it, you guys. I hope you're digging my glowing skin like I'm digging my glowing skin. And this concludes our first part of my 4-part series. So this is prepping the skin for the perfect makeup and also a bomb skincare routine, if I say so myself. Any of these products that any of these phenomenal products that you guys should be trying, you can find on Blushington's website, blushington.com. Again, use Keyerra20, get 20% off, and get shipping free on orders $100 or more. Also, if you like this conversation and you would love more insightful tips and tricks, book an artist. Share it with your friends. Let's do like a little Zoom party. You can have myself or any one of our experts talk to you. Thank you, thank you. And we would love to talk to you and see you soon. So this is it. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. I would definitely love, you can find past complimentary classes, mind you, on Facebook, on Blushington's Facebook. So definitely come and check us out. I appreciate it. Christina, thank you for coming in and saying hi. Carrie Ann, I appreciate it. I'm happy to see you guys. I hope you guys had fun. And we're going to do this again on Friday. I hope you guys tune in, and I will see you soon. Bye.